Cashing out your skin safely is far easier than you think, and in this video I will show you the 5 best skin marketplaces with the lowest fees. This video is sponsored by GamerPay.gg, a trusted and well-known skins marketplace that is currently offering a very good deal. For the remainder of the summer you can buy and sell skins with 0% fees using the wallet balance, therefore overtaking every single competitor in this field. You can get a €5 bonus for a transaction of €50 or more by using my link to sign up. Don't miss this opportunity, and thanks again to GamerPay.gg for sponsoring this video. Hello and welcome, this is Fizz, and in this video I'll be comparing 5 different skins marketplaces. Each one of them has many different options and perspectives, so I'll try to give you as simple comparison as possible. The way I'll be presenting these marketplaces will be a really simple one, as I will be focusing on 2 things: sales fees and the way you can transfer your earned money into the real world. Without further ado, let's hop straight into the review. The first website in my review is the infamous Buff163. There are no doubts that this is the biggest skins marketplace in CSGO, therefore traders get to choose from the highest possible skins liquidity. Or, just to say in simple terms, your skins sell here really fast. The typical sales fee here is 2.5%, which was one of the best one out there for a while. Even though you can easily sell your skins here and you're getting really good returns after fees, the main headache for average players comes afterwards. Since Buff163 is a Chinese marketplace, all the foreigners are unable to withdraw their funds, so the only way you can cash out your funds is by selling balance, and the main way to do this is by selling it to resellers. Not only then you are exposed to additional fees of around 2 to 3%, but you also need to deal with the possible risk of getting scammed, which is never a great option. While I won't argue that Buff163 is the best marketplace out there, there are some issues with cashing out, which brings us to another website in our review. It's time to talk about CSGO Float. This marketplace has decent liquidity and the prices are often as close as it gets to Buff163, but this skins marketplace is mostly used for selling sticker crafts, specific flows and other niche items. However, the main thing is that you can sell your items here fairly fast, and the fee for selling your items is at 2%. CSGO Float offer real money withdrawals via a few different methods. These options depend on your country, and for instance, I'm able to withdraw funds to my bank account and a crypto wallet. All this is being done through this Stripe payment processing system. Withdrawals have an additional fee of 2.5%, so in total you're subjected to a 4.45% fee, but you need to keep in mind that you need to confirm your identity for both bank and crypto withdrawals. Overall, CSGO Float looks like a decent option if we compare it to Buff, and the withdrawals are typically settled within 2 business days. The third skins marketplace that I want to talk about is GamerPay.gg. Obviously, I once again need to remind you that this video is sponsored by GamerPay, so you may assume that I'm going to overhype this website. However, I'll do my best to give you as subjective opinion as possible. If you have watched the video from the very beginning, you may be aware that GamerPay has an interesting promotion going till the end of the summer. For the remainder of the summer, you can get 0% fees for selling your items if you're using your wallet. You can also use my code to sign up, which you can find in the description below. However, the volume on GamerPay is relatively low, so it may take an additional day or 2 to sell your skins, but keep in mind that it is possible to sell your skins at around 100% buff price relatively easy. While 0% sales fee are insane, we also need to talk about withdrawing. There is a €5 fee associated with every withdrawal, and you can only withdraw to your bank account. The funds typically arrive in 1 to 5 business days, and you will need to finish KYC for this and also confirm your bank account. This process took me around 5 minutes and I had no issues. So overall, GamerPay has only a €5 fee associated with cashing out your skins, which is definitely a nice option if you're cashing out more than €110 worth of skins. Now, other website that people often use to cash out their skins is Skinport. While this website is known for some decent skin selling volumes and fair prices, the main issue here comes from fees. The typical sales fee is at 12%, but it can be reduced to 6% if you're selling very high tier skins, for instance the ones that are over €1,000. The selling process here is often relatively fast and there are no withdrawal fees associated. The only possible withdrawal option is a bank transfer, and they usually take 1 to 3 business days, but it may also take longer. All depends on your bank and your country. Yet again, as with all other websites, in order to withdraw, you need to verify your identity, which also takes a few minutes. Overall, Skinport seems like a decent option, but the fees are a bit too high at the moment, especially if you don't have high-tier skins to lower the fee back to 6%. Lastly, we need to focus our attention to one of the OG websites, bitskins.com. Some of the older CSGO traders might even remember this marketplace as a serious opponent to OP skins back in the days, but right now it seems like the marketplace is not enjoying the most traffic possible. Since I have no recent experience by selling items here, I can't tell you how liquid the platform is, but the thing I can tell you is the fees. A typical new customer has a sales fee of 10% per item, and this fee decreases to 5% once you reach a total sales volume of at least $1,000, but that's nothing for a new trader because there's no way you sell skins for $1,000. So after selling your skins, you also need to withdraw funds, and there is an additional fee associated with this process. There are crypto, bank, and credit card withdrawals available, and they typically take from minutes to a week, and it once again all depends on the payment method. However, I couldn't find the exact fee amount, so keep this in mind. At this point, we had a glimpse of 5 popular skin marketplaces, and now it's time to put all this information into one place. I'm only comparing fees you get when cashing out your skins, and as you know, this process involves both the selling and the withdrawal fees. Based on this, we can see that GamerPay.gg and CSGO Float both theoretically have the lowest fees. GamerPay is a better option if you're selling skins for more than 110 euros, as this is the amount required to get better return than on CSGO Float, where the total fee is at 4.45%. Both websites offer bank payments, but CSGO Float also has crypto withdrawals. Both websites send the money in similar amounts of time, and you still need to keep in mind that you will need to verify your identity before withdrawing. Bitskins and Skinport. These two sites have relatively high fees for lower value inventory cashouts. You could also add Buff163 into this mix with a 2.5% sales fee, but there are no legit ways of cashing out the balance without selling it to other people, which would also result in additional risk and fees. So I think that this information was useful for quite a few of my viewers. Please, yet again, be cautious if you pick other options to exchange your skins. Other than that, I hope you found this video interesting, and if so, leave a like, subscribe, comment in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next video.